It's so funny how an impending doom can really change your perspective of where you are and can wake you up and cause you to question things that you never questioned before because you start to see the truth of people and how this life really truly works. And I think it's time that we start to question and we ask and we stand up because this money matrix that we live in, this reality where everything is revolved around money, because I'm really starting to see that the problem with us is that we live too much for money and money can't sustain us anymore. I mean, what does it mean to go and work all of your life, 9 to 5, and to lose the connection with the ones that you love? The more that I'm actually home and not worrying about my finances right at the moment, the more I'm realizing that the real connection that we miss is within ourselves. I mean, you know how easy it would be right now to be able to disappear off into the woods and literally create our own society with food in abundance and never have to worry about that again, which trading with our community and bringing together as work as a community. See, the problem is that everything is for sale because everything has a price tag, right? Because we all need money and we need more stuff. Well, what the fuck is the point of having all the money when we can't sit and enjoy it? We can't be there. I mean, nowadays, like seriously, I have to work literally like 40 hours a week and actually should have a second job for me to even to be able to maintain any type of civilization and where we're at and what we are doing. You wonder why this disease is going around the way it is because we are living in a sickened society. We cannot be supported by money anymore because money does not support the soul. It only supports the flesh and the needs for something because they feel limited in who they are. And so they need money to fill something within them. I don't even know where that one came from, but that one's kind of pointless. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of in a mood right now because this is really kind of how sad money has a hold of us. I mean, right now, as you guys know, I mean, we've been going through dealing with being homeless for the last couple months. We've been staying in a park, and then the park gets shut down because of all this disease. And so his mother takes us in for a little bit. But we can't even stay here because the people that are the man that runs the place, it says it's for a 55-year-old and older community, and we have a child here. And the funny thing is, I just found out today that it's really not at all, actually, even that. And the only reason why he wants us to leave is to make it easier on him because he doesn't want to lose his job, because he's trying to make things easy on him. Because without money, he can't survive and live. And so people tend to turn to this really negative aspect when the thing that they think they need is being taken away, and they turn into something that they are not. So, yeah, so that's the scenario. Well, women and children and oh my God, I can't even think right now. You know, it's okay because I understand who God is and I understand how this reality works. And in doing so, I know the steps to take because I can see them. They're plainly laid out in front of me. I do understand the community that we are. I do understand that I could literally walk away, go out in the woods and survive on a community that would prosper more than this, without the need for technology, without the need for electricity, because literally when you get people around together in a community, you grow in a way you've never grown before. When you remove the need for money, a system in place starts where you go back to your roots of who you are and you connect with nature and you learn unconditional love. I'm not going to ramble anymore. I can't. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. See, the system is crashing, it's breaking down, and it's exactly what we need because we've relied so much on a system that we've diseased our own souls, and we've diseased who we are, and we've disconnected from the true roots of what nature is. And it makes sense as to why nature's, fighting back because we've lost ourselves. And you know what? It's okay because even if the system were to fall, you are so incredibly strong that you have the innate ability to adapt to your surroundings that can be lush and fertile. And when we stop all of the the smog and the smoke from industries and working, the air actually starts to clear up where then new and very, very pleasant, atmospheres come in and abundance can abound from it. I don't even know. I'm done rambling. I'm beside myself. I really am. We have such potential as human beings. Such potential as human beings, but we become slaves. We don't live free. This isn't working 9 to 5 and working in the industry, and that's not freedom. That's slaves. To have to be forced to live here. I mean, we were better off in the woods as far as getting this illness. Better off in the woods and out in nature than corralled back into our prisons and into our homes because we don't realize it, but that the box that we live in is detrimental to the vessel. And I know because I've literally been living in the park for the last 2 months, and the energy and the healing that I've experienced in that park is tremendous. But the moment that I was forced back into a box, problems start. I mean, when are we gonna wake up? When are we going to realize that it's not money that we're after? When are we going to realize that we can survive? When are we going to realize that money isn't everything? When are we going to realize that it's time for us to share what we have? Do you know there's lands all over the country, but we can't step into them because we don't have the money to pay for them? And so these people who need money, well, if you're a landowner and it's because you're needing money, it's because you've lost what community is. And you lost what village is. And in doing so, you're bound to live in a society that's going to fall. Because, money isn't everything. And the fact that we have to pay to live, the fact that we have to pay for everything, that's called being a slave. And the funny thing is there's more slaves in this reality than anything. Actually, I think 99% of our reality are slaves. In essence, if you think about it, that's just me being me. But when people can wake up and realize this, and realize how divine you actually are, because you're a divine being, you're a very powerful being that creates with your thoughts, and you've lived in a feared society. So fear can create a need for consumption, which creates the need for the consumer, which again is slavery. So, that's okay. That's okay, because you can enslave us, you can imprison us, you can put us here, and you can do whatever you can to try to break us. But the problem is the more you try to break us, the stronger you make us. So bring it on. That's okay. We can handle it, right? There's no disease that can come against you. Trust me, illness cannot come to you and bring you to death if you understand and can will yourself out of it. You have the strength within you to do it. But you haven't been taught. Of course you haven't been taught, because you live in a society that's meant to create consumerism. And you know what? That's okay, though, because you plant trees and shit every day. But there comes a point in time where you, the tree, have to rise up out of it. And that goes to everybody. That goes to our government. That goes to all. We need to start rethinking how we live in this society before it is all gone. Because then when it's all gone, then what the fuck is the point? So it's time to redo things, because the old way don't work. And the more you fight us, the more we rise. I don't know. I just rambled on today. So I don't really know. I don't know. I don't care. Because you know what? Something needs to be done and something needs to be said. Because to be a prisoner in this is done. It's time for us to rise. Because we are the phoenix rising. You can handle anything. Fear nothing. Seriously, you're always going to have what you need. God will always give you. You might fear it, but then you're creating disease and sickness into your body. But you will always have what you need, and you need to learn unconditional love for your brothers and sisters and every single person around you, because we're coming into a time of judgment, and when you have hate in your heart and when you have no love in your heart for other people, then you're going to reap that same judgment and that same pain. So all right, well, good luck to you. Hopefully everything turns out great. I love all the people that have been with me, and I think that everybody in this reality is an incredibly and truly amazing being. The light that we have, the potential to be who we are, is incredible. And I truly hope that one day everybody wakes up to see the divinity within themselves, because then we would then become a land of prosperous and wonder unlike anything else, because we would learn how to work together with each other. But that day will only come when we stop judging each other and when we stop, treating people like crap. But that's okay, because you know what? I know I'll survive. Will you?